pas bon. Mutilation, c'est pas bon.
Welcome to Inter-African Community USA 16 Days Activism. This is our first time hosting this, and I'm so honored to have you here today as a panelist. So I'm going to introduce myself, and if each of us can have a brief description of their organization, what they're doing, we'll go from there. But just be mindful that we only have an hour for the conference, so don't abuse the time. So I'm going to start. My name is Jesu Kuyate, for those who don't know me. I'm the Senior Project Officer for Inter-African Community USA, which is the US branch, created in 2006 in the Washington Metropolitan. The key innovative of Inter-African Community is called Vacances en Excision, which is our activity. We believe that when we teach our new generation or the youth at the early age of the consequences of harmful tradition, they can speak against it. So far, what we have been doing, we have bring the community, the African community, to join the activity so that they will learn what is going on in our in the state and how they can join the fight so that we can eradicate this practice. Today for the COVID-19, how can we still be active to fund, respond, prevent, and collect to end female genital mutilation and other harmful practices during this COVID-19?
Madam Jesu Kuyate, for inviting Akama to participate in this event. It is very important, and we should know it's important, especially when it comes to network and an issue that is affecting women, especially issue like violence, sexual violence, female genital mutilation. Everybody knows the impact that is affecting the lives of women and girls. But I will brief you a bit about the ACAMA. Is the association registered in Spain, based in Barcelona. My name is Gloria Kerwem. I'm from Nigeria, and my president's speech, I'm going to transmit it, Mrs. Satu Diallo. You all know what is female mutilation. So what we do from Spain is working with all groups. When I said with all groups, we divide into two: African communities, migrant communities, and professionals. When I said professionals, comes to health professionals, social workers, teachers, students, because they are the future to know how to handle the female genital mutilation. So we make a lot of awareness and also programs in radio. We make pamphlets, flyers in different languages where it could reach everybody.
It's fantastic to be with you today. Honestly, it's a real honor to be included in this wider group of organizations and individuals who are working to end FGM. So I'm Giselle Portenier, and my colleague Paula is also on the call, but she's having to monitor in and out because she's got something else going on at the same time. So let me tell you a little bit about us. So I am a journalist and filmmaker who started to hear about FGM many years ago, and finally managed to make a documentary which came out about 2.5 years ago, about girls running away to shelters, to a safe house in Tanzania. And as a result of that work as a filmmaker, I co-founded, along with 3 other women, the End FGM Canada Network. So our network, the End FGM Canada Network, essentially is an advocacy network at the moment. Our stated mission is to advocate for an end to FGM around the world and also in Canada. The Canadian government does have some statistics about the number of survivors and girls at risk, but they are confidential, secret, and they haven't released them. And so this is part of our goal, is to try and get the Canadian government to release the statistics and to start acting to support survivors and protect girls at risk. Right now, there's very, very little of that going on in Canada. So that's our mission, is to get the government to acknowledge FGM as an issue in Canada, to support survivors.
Global Women Peace Foundation does, and I'm sure you know, but I will share with the rest of the group. We run a support group, a monthly support group, in which you have participated many times. And we, of course, this year we haven't been able to meet in person, but the advantage of the support, the advantage of COVID-19 to the support group is that we were able to extend the group all throughout the United States, including a survivor from Canada. Internationally, we started to in Liberia with scholarships. We don't have much money because, like you said, we haven't been funded, but we have been able to get donors who are willing to donate funds, small amount of funds, to help educate girls in Liberia. When I discovered that the annual tuition in Liberia at a school in Liberia for girls to remain in school is only $60 US. So it's ridiculous for girls to have to drop out of school and then end up in the FGM bush as an alternative to learning in the conventional school, because their parents are unable to afford $60 a year. So we decided to start a scholarship. This past August, we were able to put 10 girls in school during the new school
My name is Aisata Bangurapai. I'm one of the board members for IAC USA. And at this point, I think I just want to thank you all for all you do, the hard work, and the idea that I take away from this meeting is the fact that we should all contribute, like Miss Angela was saying. If we have to give $60 to save a girl from being mutilated, I think, that's just like a small way for all of us to participate. And
Yes.
yeah, so definitely that would be the next thing, for all of us to do at this point.
I agree.
And go from there. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Park, about what they do. We also have the M&T Bank. Last year, they sponsor our summer campers. They provide tools and some gift for our campers. So we thank you so much. And this year also, when we host the 16 days activities, they said they will also like to support us. So thank you so much, Mbalo, for joining us.
I want to thank everyone. And like it was mentioned during the call, this is not just an Africa problem. It is everywhere, because we still have our girls traveling from here to back home during vacation. And, and M&T pays attention to social issues. It's not just about collecting money and having a bank account. You have to take a stand and support noble organizations such as the one formed by Tonton to see what we can do. I help organizations every day in the US, and I believe this is one that merits everybody's support. So when I said that I like the theme, fund, prevent, collect, you have to fund. So I'll be happy to connect with Gloria, Angela, to see on my personal level what we can do. But as far as other means of M&T helping, beside offering goodies to the girls during the camp, I will be happy next year to provide financial literacy, because financial freedom is power.
Just
so that
working on the theme of the next February 6th. This is the Zero Tolerance Day to female genital mutilation. So the theme that we put this next year will be no excuse for global inaction. Unite, fund, and act in female genital mutilation. I think it's the same. That is the reason of everything. Children themselves, this is fantastic. I saw something last time, Jesus, congratulations for that. Participated, your organization, participated to the UN model with the state, how you call it, this conference, the model, UN model. So it's very interesting to continue to do that. So now, the last thing that I would like to emphasize, we have to be together. It's not possible to succeed anything, to do anything, to achieve anything without being.
For joining today's conference, I would like to remind you that once this conference is over, if you could please go to a website and Google HR 6100 Stop FGM Act, so that you can call your senators. In Maryland, we have, there's a US senators. I was talking to Miss Angela the other day. She told me, make sure that we mention that it's the US Senate senators, because there's also representative. So we have Benjamin Carter, we have Chris Van Hollen, we have their phone number. So what we need to do is just to call them and to tell them to bring this 6100 Stop FGM Act to the floor for a vote.